I'm in Columbus, Ohio. It's home to the second largest Somali population in the entire U.S. after Minneapolis. And I'm standing in front of the LaBelle Home Healthcare Company, where it used to be, when its owner, Najumi Tatsing, was recently sentenced to 3 years in jail for Medicaid fraud. Now, Ohio Medicaid paid $5.7 million for home health aid services when the company inflated the hours of services. They billed for registered nurses, none were present. They billed for care of people who are dead or ineligible to receive Medicaid. Now, charging for dead people is a bad look when you go to court. We use data mining to identify this subcode corruption. I'll give you an example. Franklin County, where we are now, alone by itself accounts for more than a third of the $1.5 billion spent on home health care in Ohio. That is 3 times more than what would be expected. Now, process that statistic. The corruption is so widespread here that over a third of the entire state's home health care budget goes to this county, which is 3 times more than you'd expect. We also identified 288 Medicaid-registered home health aid companies operating out of just 7 office buildings along one nearby road. Some of these buildings are nearly vacant. Home health care and personal care services have become the subject of nearly all of the recent fraud prosecutions in Ohio. Everyone's upset about criminals billing for services that were never rendered. There were ghost visits, there time fraud. The Ohio auditor found that almost half of the personal care services claims had no electronic verification. We don't even know the business happened. This is fraud at scale. As a result, Governor DeWine has asked the federal government to allow a statewide 6-month Medicaid moratorium on new home health care businesses, right? We're allowing that. Within 24 hours, we're given permission. And I'm proud of that, because if we do this the right way, people will stop using Medicaid as a piggy bank. Vice President Vance, who's from Ohio, wants the White House Anti-Fraud Task Force coming after fraudsters everywhere with everything we have.